on this date also. In 1971, the Bucks won their first and only title in franchise history. They were led, of course, by the Hall of Famers, Oscar Robertson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In the 48 seasons since, 48 years, guys, the franchise has only had one more finals appearance. That's it. That potentially could have, of course, changed this year. The Bucks, best record in the league, certainly the favorites in the East. And guys, this is really Milwaukee's window. Think about this. It's before Giannis even has to decide about the Supermax. It's before Kyrie and KD come back with Brooklyn next season. Next season, we're also expecting the Warriors to be a force again, right? Steph and Clay back, other teams in the West. So, Perk, if the NBA doesn't come back to finish the season in some way, how costly could this be for the Milwaukee Bucks?
It's going to hurt the Milwaukee Bucks, Rachel. The Milwaukee Bucks, this is their window. This is their time. In my opinion, this season, I think they were the heavy favorites for sure to come out of the East. And they're the only team in the NBA that has all the pieces, in my opinion, to win a championship. They have a deep bench. They have shooting. They have shot blocking. They have a star in Giannis. They have a Robin and Chris Middleton. And I think they had all the pieces. They're well coached. And if the NBA doesn't come back, it's going to hurt the Milwaukee Bucks, and it possibly could hurt the Milwaukee Bucks in re-signing Giannis to extension and maybe losing him to someone else in free agency.
Yeah, this is devastating. I mean, because you don't get these type of opportunities. Like you said, Perk, the window is right now for the Milwaukee Bucks, because you have to remember, like Rachel, like you said, next year, Brooklyn's going to be better with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen through free agency? Who knows what's going to happen through trade? You can see the Celtics, get to that level next year. Miami Heat, we talked about them, or even the Philadelphia 76ers. Teams are going to get better a year from now if we assume that the season starts back next year. There's going to be various trades, various signings that the teams are going to try to improve to make that leap. And like you said, who knows what's going to happen with Giannis? Free agency coming up, looming. This is if I'm Giannis, I'm devastated if we don't have an opportunity to continue this season, because like you said, these windows, they don't come around too often, championship windows, and theirs is now, and who knows what might happen next year.
Yeah, and you guys know, you won a title, you understand this. It's so many different things that have to line up. We're showing stuff about Giannis's contract on the screen right now. I can hear all the Bucks fans saying, he's gonna stay, he's gonna stay. My guess, if I had to guess, and this is not based on any reporting, it's a guess. If I had to guess, I would say Giannis Antetokounmpo will be a Milwaukee Buck next season. That's not the only issue. There are other teams that are going to be in the race are just as much of a factor as who's on your team. So many different things have to fall your way. Injuries have to fall your way one way or the other. Health has to line up. So the fact that things were churning so well for Milwaukee, Giannis dealing with that pesky little knee thing, but not a big deal going into the playoffs, they were lined up this year to really dominate. And I think it's going to be a big deal for them if they don't get to play it out. And they're not the only ones. I want to move on to a tweet from LeBron James. This is what he just put up this morning. Oh, yes. He said, saw some reports about execs and agents wanting to cancel the season. He said, absolutely not true. Nobody I know saying anything like that. As soon as it's safe, we would like to finish our season. I'm ready. Our team is ready. Nobody should be canceling anything. And Perk, LeBron is 35 years old, Lakers at the top of the West. You can see, right, why he is also so eager not to let things slip away.
Look, Rachel, Bron is feeling some type of way, and he should. When we talk about that window, his window is very small right now for us him winning another championship or championships, and each season matters. And when we're talking about LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, they were just hitting their stride. They were playing at a championship level. LeBron was playing at an MVP level, and I'm with Bron. He wants closure. At the end of the day, he's 35 years old. He's not getting any younger, so he knows that opportunity is getting smaller by the season, and he wants to finish the season out. So I'm with Bron on this one. No one is canceling nothing right now. Let's be optimistic.
Yeah, I agree with you, Perk. The time is definitely clicking. especially for LeBron as he gets older. You know, he doesn't want any of these legacy seasons to go to waste. You know, if the Lakers have an opportunity, they're in prime position to possibly win a championship. And, you know, this being LeBron's third team to win a championship, we might be talking about him and Michael Jordan in the same breath, you know, especially these millennials. So the clock is ticking for LeBron and the Lakers, and he wants closure.
Yeah, I mean, look, he'll be turning 36 next season. It's a lot harder to start all the way at the bottom of the mountain at the beginning of the season again and get up there. Now, I will say I understand his concern because, look, you hear different things every day. Just this morning, the CEO of the San Antonio Spurs, R.C. Buford, told reporters that he had just gotten off a call with the presidents of all the NBA teams. And the sentiment there was they want to continue to try to see this thing out as long as they can. So the official word, I guess, from one of the heads of one of the teams in the NBA is nothing is canceled yet. No one is talking about cancellation yet. And in my conversations with league officials, I've heard that too, that they say, why do we need to make a decision now? We have some time. Let's see how things play out. We will see you guys tomorrow on The Jump. That I know for sure. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.